As we think about the future of the Apollo, we hope to transform and build a new 21st century canon where African American voices do sit at the center.
The range of our work, the theater, the comedy, the dance, the festivals, I think it inspires. We are expanding for the first time in our 85-year history.
We will have 2 new spaces at the Victoria Theater. And we hope that these new spaces fully allow us to stretch our wings even further to become a home and a hub of creativity 365 days out of the year.
Hey, future me. I just want to remind you that you have what it takes. You can do whatever you set your mind to. You have that power. Be confident and take pride in your work because believe me, it's great. Everyone may not understand you at first, but that's okay. Just remember that you can change that. Make sure to always be there for yourself. Keep that spark of motivation alive, will ya? Anyway, you're doing great things. I should know. I'm you. Alright, see you later.
Hi, my name is Daniela. I'm 17 and I'm from Washington Heights. When I think of the future, I hope for a prom night that me and all of my friends can enjoy, a graduation that we can all attend in person, receive our diplomas in person. I hope that I can get into my dream college and start this new exciting chapter in my life, that eventually we can all visit our loved ones, our family, without being afraid of getting them sick, infecting them, and hopefully without a mask.
My hope for the future is that we continue to use our voices and the resources we have to continuously make change. It is very important that we know that we are the future and we have what it takes to make that change that we want to see. And as long as we've got that, then we've got the future on lock.
Good evening and welcome to Apollo Teen Takeover 2020, Dear Future. I'm your host, Ryan Barnes. Yes, it is me, Teen on the Scene. Tonight, we present another spectacular Teen Takeover brought to you by the Apollo Theater's young producers. While things are a little different this year as we maintain safe distance, we thank you for welcoming us into your homes as we welcome you into the Apollo. And as you can see, the theater is pretty dark, but that won't stop the music. And please give it up for all of the amazing video submissions we received. Truly amazing. Whether it's a global pandemic or a global revolution, we may never know what the future holds. But one thing's for certain, we have the power to change it. Young voices have a great impact on the world, and they often lead the charge in changing it for the better. Dear Future is a celebration of youth voice and vision via art, song, and dance. We're realizing a greater future together. So get ready, because as always, you're in for another epic teen takeover. Please use our hashtags and invite your friends to join us. We're live and online, and clearly, there's plenty of room. Let's get the show started with our first performer, a mixed genre artist who experiments with hip hop, pop, and trap alternative rap. He delivers tons of music on his SoundCloud. Coming to you from his favorite place to get some air and feel the sun, please give it up for Stas the Hakage.
Apollo, I feel like I'm hollowed. I told you to follow, you came up, you swallowed. I go for the switch and it's auto. I do not tune for your model. Wait, give me a bottle and finish. It's only a minute, you jokingly finish. Your mumble is winning, I needed a witness. Yes, Father, I'm sinning. Call me, I'm Staz. I do not mess with your rags. Said it again and again. I do not switch on my plan. Find me like Ryu and Ken. Glorified in this tacky flow. Silver chain, and you know how it go. 2K, but I play on pro. Rappers had to sell their soul.
And it's over now. All your raps are bitches weak. And it's over now. I had to calm it down. And the crowd went wild. It's the start of a run to 100 miles.
Get the text from the ex, gotta flex. Got a new girl that I mess with. When I'm home alone, give a next quick. Got a best fit, tell her true A, color do A. Make it sales to the top, get a new wit. Not a Lambo, man, a Rambo. Chop your body up to the sample. Yeah. So I'm sick of it. Can I live with it? Ego never switch until I'm making it. New balls in my whip. Get a girl for the lick. Had to start for the kick.
I don't mess with you pricks.
I'm in Apollo, I feel like I'm hollowed. I told you to follow, you came up, you swallowed. I go for the switch and it's auto. I do not tune for your model. Wait, give me a bottle and finish. It's only a minute, you jokingly finish. Your mumble is winning, I needed a witness. Yes, Father, I'm sinning. Call me, I'm Staz. I do not mess with your rags. Said it again and again. I do not switch on my plan. Find me like Ryu and Ken. Glorified in this tacky flow. Silver chain, and you know how it go. 2K, but I play on pro. Rappers had to sell their soul.
And it's over now. All your raps are bitches weak. And it's over now. I had to calm it down. And the crowd went wild. It's the start of a run to 100 miles.
One more time for Staz the Hokage. That was awesome. Remember to keep the fun going on social media using the hashtags Apollo Teen Takeover and hashtag Apollo Dear Future. Tell us what you're looking forward to in your future.
What do I believe young people's impact is on the future? Well, I believe that young people are the future. We've seen it with countless generations through the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and now here in 2020, we're seeing firsthand what other generations have fought for. And we're not backing down. We are here to stay and to uplift and empower the voices that have been silenced.
Now, let's get into our next performer. She is a 20-year-old Queens-born spoken word poet, educator, artist, and author of Queen Bee Cavity, available now at CameronBruno.com. Make some noise so loud I can hear you all the way in Harlem for Cameron Bruno.
Dear me. Sup, sis? How's it going? I'm sure you look mighty fine, as we all know black don't crack. And your back didn't crack yet? From bending over backwards? Your body being a bridge for the less fortunate to cross over and shelter under. You've always known how to turn your body into infrastructure. I hope the view looks nice. I hope the view looks nice from the 13th floor of that building you live in, with the air so crisp, does it crack like the sting of a whip or the air in a chip crunch crunch? It's crunch time. So is the world out of time? Has pollution ended? Do people know that plastic is used to suffocate? What does a cure for cancer look like? Well, I hope they have those answers now. Sincerely, Cameron. P.S. This letter may or may not reach you based on the things that are happening now. It's sad that some things aren't set in stone like concrete in places where trees used to grow. So I'm speaking to the future of myself who could only be present in 2030 based on the things that happen now. Imagine how many children have wrote a letter just like this one to the future self today or tomorrow or next year that they would never get to see. So aren't I lucky? When my paper and pencil make promises that may never bloom because of pollution. When my dreams die just like those who fall in the poverty gap. Those who sneeze from the hybrid breeze. Achoo! God bless you. Achoo! God bless you for having dreams. Achoo! God bless you and your families and your children. I hope they end up better than I do. I was just like them too, but I'm helping them pave a way for their future.
Give me some snaps for Cameron Bruno. Thank you so much for that beautiful piece. Next, we got some amazing art from Apollo Theater Academy alumnus, Aaron Jackson. When he's not working on his dual degree in computer science and art history at the Columbia University right here in Harlem, he busies himself with creating illustrations. Aaron's art is bright, hopeful, and emblematic of Generation Z. We're sure you'll enjoy his pieces just as much as we do.
My hope for the future right now is just basically having a future. That probably sounds like an uncle, but given everything that's been happening, it's the only goal I would want. I've really been enjoying just the feeling of being alive, and although I still have my assortment of ambitions and dreams, I've become much more infatuated with the feel of living, regardless of if those dreams ever come to fruition. I just really enjoy participating in life's ups and downs, and while I wouldn't consider it my sole goal, my primary hope for the future is just making sure that I'm still around to enjoy that rhythm. So, their future to me means addressing the future directly and affirming and having confidence that there is a future to address in the first place. More than anything, the promise to myself, a commitment to survival.
Wow. The talent that Apollo Young producers bring to the table. Thank you so much, Aaron. Let's show some love in the comments for Aaron, y'all.
Music acts as a healing force for me on a personal level, in that I write music to express what I'm feeling when I can't or don't want to say the words out loud. I believe writing, listening, and or singing music that I relate to emotionally can bring me a catharsis that is much needed to relieve stress or reinvigorate my resolve to make things better, to keep moving forward. I think this holds true for a community as well. I think it's a way to connect thousands of people who identify with the song without needing to know the personal feelings of the artist, and this allows us to heal together and feel heard and understood by others around us.
Who comes with it? And all the years that pass me by say I've still got a lot of time.
Now, we all know that music has an amazing ability to uplift and encourage the soul, to speak to the very depths of human emotion without a single word being spoken. But add to that the stirring influence of a soulful, smooth, and ethereal voice, and you have our next artist with a special performance from home. Y'all give it up for Forrest West.
I was born by the river in a little tent, oh, just like that river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, I know change gon' come. Oh yes, it will. I go to the movies and I go downtown. Somebody keeps on telling me not to hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes, it will. Then I go to my brother. I said, brother, help me please. But he winds up knocking me right back down on my knees. There's been times when I thought I wouldn't last very long. Oh, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will.
Wow, what an amazing video. What an amazing voice. Apollo, show Forrest some love. His soulful sound reminds me of one of my favorite songs. What's your favorite song? You know what? Let's have a little fun with this. If you're watching us on Facebook right now, go ahead and drop your favorite song in the comments, but do it using only emojis to spell out the title. Here's mine. Ooh, I can't wait to see what y'all gonna drop in the chat. I think it's gonna be nice.
Hi, my name is Liam, and in my opinion, in today's world, young people's voices, whether it be in art or science, theater, politics, anything you can think of, those voices are encouraged and valued far more than ever. The impact that my generation currently has on the outcome of our world is exponential. Dear Future to me, a 16-year-old Gen Zer from Brooklyn, represents a love letter to the future. It's a promise to the generations to come that we will make a positive change in our country and broadly the world. We will push the boundaries of art and theater to new heights more than I can think of. We can change the systems of oppression and supremacy in our country and progress forward into a better quality and more equal quality of life for all people. The young people of today, like myself, are the new driving force behind change. And through creativity like music and theater, as well as just forward thinking, we control the story going forward. And that's what Dear Future means to me. It's a promise that young people's impact will make a change.
This next artist is an 18-year-old dancer from the Bronx whose performance style includes lyrical, contemporary, hip-hop, ballet, jazz, and musical theater. Yeah. Tonight, she brings us a piece she created in the hopes of inspiring everyone to embrace new beginnings. Give it up one more time for the graceful Chelsea Paraya.
Dear Future means to me growth, empowerment, and obtaining the future I strive for. Through hard work and support from those closest to me, I'm able to be strong enough to conquer anything. So dear Future Chelsea, you got this.
huge rounds of virtual applause for Chelsea. And make sure you are still interacting with us on our social media platforms. Please, talking performances, just like the one you just saw, the future, and of course, me. We see you.
I'm Denze, I'm 17, I'm from Queens, New York, and I'm an aspiring actor. Dear future, last time I wrote one of these was in December of 2019, with all my hopes for 2020 crushed by the coronavirus. But there's still hope for other things, like my life. That's if I don't get it taken away by from a cop. Dear future, did the murderers of Breonna Taylor get arrested? Is my mom still gonna have to fear for her life when I just want to go out with my friends? Is racism still a thing? That's not going anywhere. But it's the fight against it that makes a change. Dear future, is Afrobeats getting the recognition it deserves? It's what got me through quarantine. Listening to my favorite artists like Burna Boy, Wizkid, Odunsi the Engine, etc. African music is the roots to my soul. It's the beat to my heart. Dear future, is the entertainment industry more black dominated? Are black businesses skyrocketing? Is black culture getting its accolades? Dear youth, it's up to us to make these changes, and nothing can stop us. Fight the power for the culture.
Next up, we have another incredible young visual artist hailing from Brooklyn, who hopes to inspire Black queer artists with her photography. Get ready for a story in pictures as told by Varde Durandis. Take it away, Varde.
The future has always been an abstract idea for me. I could never answer the question, where do you see yourself in X amount of years? It wasn't until my life was completely altered by COVID-19 and everything else that has happened in 2020 where I really understood the importance of the future. I still believe it is an abstract idea, however, it is one I'm more comfortable with. To me, the future revolves around community. How you interact with your environment affects how you live later on. My initial objective for this project was to capture artists I know who were active within their own communities. However, much like the future, this project didn't go out as planned. Rather than seeking out a community, I was presented my own. I found beauty within my own community while exploring my neighborhood. I had never truly walked around my neighborhood prior to this project, however, it was very refreshing. I even made a couple of friends, a group of skateboarders who ride around Prospect Park. I just began skateboarding myself, so this connection felt perfectly aligned. Skateboarding culture has always been fascinating to me. Many of the problems that we dwell on in society, such as race, gender, age, and class, seem to have very little importance when skateboarding. The future isn't skateboarding, however, much can be learned through the skateboarding community.
Give it up and show some virtual love for Varde Durandis and her awesome work.
Music is a healing force in our communities because it was always an outlet of expression. Whether we're saying something positive or responding to the social issues around us, music is a way for us to get our voices and our opinions out to other people. The song that always makes me contemplate the future is Ghetto Gospel by Tupac, because in the song there's a lyric where he says, "Everyone's ashamed of the youth because the truth looks strange, but for me it's reversed. We left them a world that's cursed and it hurts." This makes me think about the future because I want to do everything I can to give future generations a better society than the one we have now and the one that I was born into. And in my opinion, young people, we have the power to control the future. Like, we can't just sit back and wait for people to fight for us or just wait for things to be given to us. It's on us to make the demands that are going to affect the society we grow old in.
I hope you guys are still tuned in and turned up. Please welcome back Staz the Hokage.
Yeah, I got it like that. Get on the mic, right? Look at that start night. I shine like so bright. Bruno was up top. I do not write flops. Check me, I'm so hot. I got it like that. 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 Hey, I got the chain, I got the sweater, yeah, I got the rings. I got the niggas that talk about fame. I know the players who don't know the game. I gotta switch up on all of these lanes. I got these bitches who's calling me weird. I gotta step back cause I know they scared. I look at God when I look in the mirrors, but damn it, I fall for it. Bragging my fame and I fall for it. I got the patience, I'm all for it. Been writing for years and I'm all for it. Cruising on phone and I'm making it happen like Boogan. I told you I'm Jimmy, yeah, Neutron. I'm building a legacy, you will remember me. People are telling me I am a Hennessy, yeah. Hey, telling me why, why do you write, why do you rap, aren't you white, why do you read, aren't you black, yeah, wait. They talk about me when I only smile, don't get so crazy my lifestyle, see all my songs and you go wild, don't be oppressed, it's a freestyle. I got it like that, 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 Stats of Hokage, pronouncing it right, Hokage, not Hokage.
Thank you, Staz. Keep hashtagging and joining the fun with us on social media while you enjoy the show.
Music helps me envision a future because listening to artists and their concepts and their ideas helps me understand the culture, the youth, the people who are the next leaders, the people who will be in control of the world, the people who will put their imprints on the world, and hearing their thoughts through their music, hearing how they see the world, lets me know that there's a world for us. There's a world for the youth. There's a world for people who want to see something different. And there are people out there who are, I guess, on the front lines of that, of championing those messages and those ideas. And those are our artists, those are our creators.
This next performer is no stranger to our stage. At age 10, she performed Girl on Fire at Apollo's world-famous Amateur Night, the theater's longest-running production, right over here. She is also a theater, film, and television actress, best known for her work in Picasso's daughter, Maya, in Nat Geo's Genius Picasso, opposite Antonio Banderas, the legend himself. Here tonight to grace us with her unique musical talent, Violet Young.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Yeah, scent of the pine. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Yeah. Feeling good, yeah, yeah, I'm feeling good. Ooh, I'm feeling good, yeah. Ooh, I'm feeling good.
Thank you so much, Violet. That was amazing.
Dear future Shreya, writer, historian, singer, dancer, I hope all is well. By now, I hope you're happy and doing the things that you love. I hope you have learned how to empathize with those around you, and I hope you're telling stories and amplifying voices of the unheard. If you're ever at a point of doubting yourself, know that you are strong and that you will get through it, because you always do. I know that writing has always been a way to communicate what others can't, and I hope you continue to do that. And I hope you continue to carry humanity within all your pursuits. But always remember to be kind to yourself and to love yourself. I love you, always. Love, Shreya.
And now, with a beautiful song he created just for us, Forest West once again.
Last summer had the time of my life. I was chillin', working and grinding and finding a wife. And the white part didn't work out, but I've been feeling alright. And I've been doing little things to keep my mind working right. I got the call from my professor, then the call from my mama. And then I know I'm in trouble, no need to bring up the drama. If I could tell the future something, never mess up your mantra. Live by these three things and you think I need a tantra. I need some fresh air breathing, yellow and blue overseeing. And only good word hearing brothers around me, dog. Get up off of me, Satan, cause I've been moving and racing. I gotta grind to the gates of heaven surround me, dog. I remember my mama saying the pain in the night and then the joy for to meet me up in the morning, dog. So I'm okay with the critics and all the relevant statements, yeah. If I could write a letter to my future self, I tell them to slow down, tell them knowledge is wealth. I tell them to be patient, not everybody hears you, not everybody loves you, not even people near you. So love yourself and don't rush love. One day the love will come and you won't mess up. The fame and money will come and the money is good, but then the fame is a game and I know that you could. This summer thought I'd end my life. Woke up in the purgatory, singing hallelujah for his glory, while the lies are being used and extorted before the media. The views are important, but I digress. Digest the information that's been passing through our generation. The levitation of wealthy whites, roots of gentrification, and selling our medication under the party that put us up on the plantation. Reparations to see you fixing the nation. I need some good God-fearing people around me, dog. Get up off of me, Satan, cause if you moving and racing, you just might make it to heaven's gates before me, dog. And remember that I'ma tell you the pain in the night and then the joy finna meet you up in the morning, dog. So I'm okay with the critics and all the relevant statements. Yeah. If I could write a letter to my future self, I tell them to slow down, tell them knowledge is wealth. I tell them to be patient, not everybody hears you, not everybody loves you, not even people near you. So love yourself and don't rush love. One day the love will come and you won't mess up. The fame and money will come and the money is good, but then the fame is a game and I know that you could.
And that brings us to the end of an extraordinary night. Thank you to all of our guests and performers. Shout out to the Apollo Young producers and all of our sponsors, especially the Ronald O. Perelman Family Foundation, BNY Mellon, Fund 2 Foundation, J.L. Green, the Pinkerton Foundation, and the New York State Council of the Arts. And as a special gift to you, our faithful Teen Takeover audience, you can download some of Aaron's amazing work as a wallpaper pack for your phone. Please check out the website for more details. As we say our goodbyes, we want to continue to encourage you all to keep using your voice and platforms to the best of your abilities, especially during times like these. We are the future. I'm Ryan Barnes. Thank you so much for joining me and all of us. Stay safe and good night from Harlem and the world famous Apollo Theater.
Amateur Night at the Apollo is classic. If you don't know about Amateur Night at the Apollo, I mean, what you in entertainment for?
This is where it all started. This is the original. Before any other show, it was Amateur Night.
It took me 2 hours to get here today, and then quite a long wait in the rain. I'd do it again, absolutely. Whether it's singing or dancing, there is a stage, there is a venue, and they can give it a shot.
So it took 5 hours to get here. Everybody didn't touch that tree of hope. Now we get to touch that tree of hope.
It's just an amazing way for artists of really all ages and all different talents to come and share their artistry.
The Apollo is a stepping stone to show my talents and pursue my dreams.
This is a chance to be seen in one of the most historical places in Harlem, New York City. Everybody from around the world knows the Apollo. Now they need to know us on the Apollo. That's what we getting. Come on now, come on.
Amateur Night at the Apollo is classic. If you don't know about Amateur Night at the Apollo, I mean, what you in entertainment for?
This is where it all started. This is the original. Before any other show, it was Amateur Night.
It took me 2 hours to get here today, and then quite a long wait in the rain. I'd do it again, absolutely. Whether it's singing or dancing, there is a stage, there is a venue, and they can give it a shot.
So it took 5 hours to get here. Everybody didn't touch that tree of hope. Now we get to touch that tree of hope.
It's just an amazing way for artists of really all ages and all different talents to come and share their artistry.
The Apollo is a stepping stone to show my talents and pursue my dreams.
This is a chance to be seen in one of the most historical places in Harlem, New York City. Everybody from around the world knows the Apollo. Now they need to know us on the Apollo. That's what we getting. Come on now, come on.